LOCC. Let's see how this even works. Alright, so we're gonna make a snare. And people are like, where do you get your samples from, bro? I usually make them, bro. But I do feel like using 808 samples is completely within the boundaries of making samples, LOCC. So we're gonna start off with Superior Drummer, because it's the best drum machine in the world. I'm not gonna make, I have it on its own track now, and we're gonna create notes. We're basically gonna create a bunch at all velocities. And then we do the same thing but with the rim shot. And then we're making it a little bit longer because that doesn't give it enough room space. I don't know, maybe it will. Let's just find out first. So there's our snares. Different velocities is, well, velocity with Superior Drummer, it dictates how hard the drum is hit. But if you make them all the same level by crushing the hell out of it, they will all, it's just a different sounding tone. So we're going to use the default kit right now. Let's go. I want something with some twang, you know what I mean? I have them all pitched up right now too. In the more drum and bassy tracks, I usually pitch up my snare. Alright, I had a problem with my SD card, so I had to don't fix it. So we're in the back where we were, or I hope where we left off with that guy over there. We're in our mixer view on Superior. There we are. Now it's bounced in place. So we have an audio. Kaboom! Auto zoom. Now when we put them all, we have a bunch of different snares. And we're gonna we can do a few ways. We can put an adaptive limiter on it, and crank that input scale. Oh wait, we're on the we're gonna fade them all so the little tail ring fades out. You know, actually, that sounds really weird. We're gonna expand it so we have more time for the snares to breathe. You can do that by, you hold down Alt, you click, and you can stretch stuff. Now we have it at the thing we want. So we're gonna bounce it in place to our selected track. What the hell? What the hell? Let's try this again. There we are. Beautiful snares, beautiful snares. Now when you do this, you want to pull up a meter so you can check your levels before you wreck yourself, you know what I'm saying? So let's throw an EQ on that, you know what I'm saying? That's a weird looking EQ. We'll boost us 200. We're gonna kill all that low end. We're gonna chop them all up, and we're gonna do a little fade. those aren't very fat, as you notice. That's because we're gonna layer it with that little beefy snare we have over there. So this isn't like a main snare. It's a tone snare, y'all heard. I like to use the sausage fattener a lot. .alias plugin that just like destroys everything. The color adds brightness. The fattener like pretty much adds a bunch of gain. Now we're gonna send this to a new bus called bus 19, and we're gonna put a limiter on bus 19. I should take the limiter off for now. We're gonna turn our track down so we can add more gain. Then we're gonna put the multimeter on this because this is our new output. So I'm going to do sausage fattener twice, EQ twice. Let's just keep doing it and see what happens. Ready for our face to blow off? Now all these snares aren't going to be good. They're going to be all so-so. Fudge. Yeah, that's it. I don't like these ones. Let's narrow them down. Now see if they hit the same level now? Oh, let's put a... Nah, that's a pretty punchy snare. Let's shuffle out the low end again. So there's our two snares. Pretty dope snares. Super tingy, real ringy, and then let's just so while we're on this, let's get a bunch of these that are lower velocities, because the lower velocities will work better. Bounce in place. Same thing, these ones are at 700. Fade. Too weak. These ones are going to be... gives me a headache. So, that's a good snare. And the way you can do this now is you go to bounce, wave. I got a thing called chocolate samples, and I'm gonna go ring, rim shot, high, snare, 1. Bounced. Now go to the second one. 2. Bounced. 3. Bounced. 4. What? 4. Not 5, 5. 4. Bounce. So now all those songs are in our thing. So now we're going to come over to our actual song. Thing meaning our browser window, in my sample thing, which I save all my samples to. So then we have there's our snares. Then we can go ahead and delete the superior and our snare bank. So I'm going to go ahead and double this track, go to the browser, chocolate samples, sort by date, sort by date. Oh, here's our snares. Then we can even alternate them. Now, since this is our punch, this one's gonna be our pull up our fabulous EQ. Now, since this is our punch, I'm going to duck a little bit, not our punch, but our actual tone. I'm going to duck a little bit of our 200 kilohertz that we just spent all this time boosting. I'm going to brighten up the end too. So I just looked at my camera and it says movie on an automatic stop recording. I don't know why the hell it does that. But now we have 3 is like our most little punchiest one. So we're going to use that on this one right here. Which will also be cool to experiment with is we take all the snares and then we put the whole thing on polyrhythmic mode and then stretch it out so the least punchy and more fat. Let's at least try it. Kinda cool. They can even do the whole let's take this one, bounce it in place to a new track, This is our new thing. We're gonna reverse it and put it in front. Now we got a nice put like a tremolo on it. Make it really fast. That's kind of cool. Boom! There's our new little snare tones. We still got the punchiness of the other one. And boom, that's how I make snares. It's not always that same method. That's just like usually kind of like the default trial and error. These snares are probably not the best for every project. They're not the go-to. Usually, if you want to get a good go-to snare, just to drag and drop, like this main one I'm using actually sounds like this. And it's a combination of a real punchy one, some white noise, and then a big rim shot for the trail end part of it. So if you really want to get like, what the hell? Like one sample you drag and drop, you're going to have to compress all your layers of punch, those 200 hertz. And you're going to want to get the good ring, and then you're going to want some white noise to make it really cut through the mix. So I got the punch with the big reverb trail, and then we got the 808 snares. That way I don't help you with that high-end cut through your mix stuff. And then I guess it all really depends on your mix. Like you can make anything cut through if you're not have a lot going on. But this is quite a bit going on, so. That sounds real clean. I'm really happy with the way that actually turned out. So I'm pretty stoked. This has been a beneficial video for me, you, and everybody we know. And you guys always like when I do these little tutorials. So I hope. Dun dun dun!